you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for the suspect in conservative activist Charlie Kirk's murder. Tyler Robinson made an initial court appearance on Tuesday afternoon by video from jail. Utah prosecutors say they have filed 7 counts against him, including aggravated murder. Here's Utah County District Attorney Jeffrey Gray.
Following the press conference, I am filing a notice of intent to seek the death penalty. I do not take this decision lightly, and it is a decision I have made independently as county attorney, based solely on the available evidence and circumstances and nature of the crime.
Robinson is accused of firing the single rifle shot from a rooftop sniper's nest that pierced Kirk's neck last Wednesday at a Utah university. Kirk, the 31-year-old co-founder of the conservative student movement Turning Point USA and a key Trump ally, was speaking at an event attended by 3,000 people when he was gunned down. In court filings, prosecutors began to lay out the case against Robinson, who was at large for more than 30 hours before eventually turning himself in. The killing, captured in graphic video clips that went viral online, sparked denunciations of political violence across the ideological spectrum, but also unleashed a wave of partisan blame casting and concerns that Kirk's murder might lead to more bloodshed.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Utah Governor Spencer Cox on Friday confirmed the arrest of 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, the suspect in the fatal shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk at a Utah university on Wednesday. He said Robinson had confided in a family friend.
On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident.
Kirk, a close ally of U.S. President Donald Trump, was killed by a single bullet during an appearance at Utah Valley University in Orem. Investigators said the suspect eluded police and federal agents for some 33 hours before being arrested Thursday night. A rifle was located near the university campus where, Cox said, engraved unfired bullet casings were found with the weapon. He said that one read, "Hey fascist, catch." Cox also told reporters that a family member, interviewed by investigators, said Robinson had become more political recently and spoke in a disparaging manner about Kirk.
They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
Kirk was an author and podcast host who helped build the Republican Party's support among younger voters.
Influential conservative activist Charlie Kirk was speaking at an outdoor event at Utah Valley University when he was killed by a single gunshot on September 10th. Here's how it all unfolded. A crowd of about 3,000 people gathered to hear Kirk on Wednesday in Orem, Utah. Before taking questions from the audience, Kirk handed out caps at the talk titled "Prove Me Wrong," part of a planned 15-event tour of U.S. college campuses. Kirk began speaking under a tent in the early afternoon. Moments later, a person can be heard asking Kirk about the number of mass shootings in the United States. As Kirk responded, a gunshot rang out.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
The video footage, which Reuters has frozen before the moment Kirk is shot, shows him being struck in the neck, and the crowd can be seen running away from the scene in different directions. A figure on a rooftop appears to be seen in footage of the moment the crowd dispersed. Reuters was able to confirm that the figure seen in the video was on the roof of the Losi Center at Utah Valley University, and the position of the figure matches the one seen in other corroborating footage posted on social media. Immediately afterward, Kirk was rushed to a nearby hospital and was pronounced dead hours later.
We were able to track the movements of the shooter starting at 11:52 a.m.
FBI and state officials said the killer arrived on campus a few minutes before the event began and could be seen on security camera video ascending stairwells to get onto a nearby roof before firing the single shot. The shooter then jumped off the roof and fled into an adjoining neighborhood.
been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.